morning, everyone. You know, when I was a young man, a long time ago, I had a couple of cats named Reebok and Claudia. Reebok got her name because when she was a kitten, she was slipped in my shoe. Right? And Claudia got her name because she always had this smug expression on her face after she Claudia. One morning, I was getting ready for work, and I noticed that the kittens were like attacking the wall in my bedroom. And I thought that was very peculiar behavior. And then I noticed that the sunlight that was coming through the window in my room was reflecting off of my wristwatch and casting a disc of light on the wall. And they were trying to capture it. And I was fascinated by this. So I started to manipulate my wrist around, trying to control the disc, sending it left and right, up and down, the cat's chasing all around, trying to capture the disc. And this is what is known as shiny object syndrome, which is basically anything that would distract you or take you away from what is important. And I'm not talking about the cats being distracted by the shiny object. I mean, they're cats. What do you expect? I'm talking about me. I mean, I must have spent 5 or 10 minutes there distracted by that shiny disc on the wall, sending the cats left and right. It almost made me late for work. And I wish I could tell you that's the only time it ever happened, but that is a scene that played out time and time again over the 18 years that I had those cats. And sometimes I think that the amazing miracle stories, like this story we just heard of Jesus walking on the water, are the shiny objects of the Gospels. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not minimizing the importance of the miracles of Jesus. They are extremely important. They're important because they help to reveal to us who Jesus is. But when the focus becomes on the miracle and not on the miracle worker, then we are distracted from what is really important. And that is that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. He is the incarnation of God. And St. John helps us to understand this a little better in our first reading today. John tells us God is love. And Jesus, being the incarnation of God, therefore is the incarnation of love. So any time that we encounter love, we encounter Jesus. Anytime we share love, we share Jesus. And on those times when we can't or won't love, we can't or won't encounter Jesus. And it's easy to be distracted from these truths by the shiny objects in our lives. Shiny objects like hectic schedules, like people we're annoyed with, like political or ideological differences. And so this morning, as we gather together to encounter Jesus in the Holy Eucharist, let us ask the Lord to dull the attraction of those shiny objects in our lives that distract us from Him. And let us go forth from here and share the love that is Christ with all those whom we encounter through our every word and action.